We making that chicken Alfredo. Make sure you like this video. It definitely helps us grow. We got some all-purpose flour, you heard. Some garlic, some heavy whipping cream, some pepperoni, some garlic butter, some fresh cracked pepper, some jerk seasoning, some Asiago cheese, Parmesan, cream, and milk. Can't forget the linguine noodles. Thumbs it up, share it, comment, subscribe. So let's start frying up this pepperoni. Gotta fry up this pepperoni. I ain't even putting this in there. I just fried this up because I'm gonna eat it while I'm cooking it. Nah, but the pepperoni is to give the dish some flavor, some grease. As you can see, the pepperoni cooks out. When it cooks out, it leaves oil. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of flour, and we're gonna mix this around. And what we're doing now is we are getting the flour cooked up in the pan so that we can go ahead and add our liquid. Gotta have that jerk sauce, that Walker's Wood, Oz. Gotta have that Walker's Wood. And this gives it a kind of unique flavor. So if you like it, you could use it. If you don't, then don't. It's up to you. Let's go ahead and stir that around and get this nice and warmed and crispy. Kwrunchy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move that around. And I'm using a spatula because it actually works better for me. When it's does stick to the spatula, just go ahead and knock it down with a knife like so. And that'll put the rest of the mixture back in the pot off the spatula. You see it, man. You know what time it is. Stop playing. A tablespoon of garlic. Minced garlic. I didn't have fresh garlic, so I had to use what I have. Key factor here, use what you have. Always use what you have. Yeah, so go ahead and mix that around. Give it a good stir, lift up any of the mixture that's on the bottom of the pan. As you can see, and what we're doing now is we're cooking out the flour. That's what this step is, cooking out the flour, preparing the dish for the liquid that we're gonna put in. So, all right, we got 2 cups of milk right here. 2 cups of that whole milk. Stir that in. We got the flour nice and brown. Notice that the flour with the Walker's Wood was nice and brown. So we're just going to stir this around real good. Notice here, I'm using the bottom of the spatula to flatten out the flour on the pan so that it breaks up. Let's add some cracked pepper. Up to you how much you want to add. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like different things, so do what you want, do what you feel, use what you have. Stir that around real quick. Give it a good stir. And make sure you get the flour off the bottom too. This is very important because you don't want that, you don't want any flour sticking to the bottom. That's not what you want. Just go ahead and add this carton of heavy whipping cream. And this is 2 cups as well. So it's 2 cups, it just came out the carton. Let's add some parsley, some basil, some rosemary, and some garlic. Gotta have that garlic. If you ain't got that garlic, you messing up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stir this around. Make sure you scrape it off the sides and all that. And like I said, use what you have. I'm using a spatula, but I am gonna use my spoon. Now I can scrape the sides off real good. You know, this makes a little bit more sense, just a little bit. Look at that. Now we bringing this to a boil. Let's go ahead and add this Parmesan. Gotta have a Parmesan. And this is the block of Asiago cheese that I had left over in another cup of milk. So it's gonna be 3 cups of milk and 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And what's gonna end up happening is the milk, because it's a little bit thinner than the whipping cream, it'll end up evaporating a little bit, and the sauce will get thicker as you cook it down and as it starts to cool as well. So keep that in mind. Let's put the top on that. Move this off the burner real quick. Let's get the pot full of noodles so we could boil these linguine noodles. Nah, man. Boil them up. While we waiting on the water, let's go ahead and check this sauce. Excuse me, while we waiting on the water to boil, let's go ahead and check this sauce real quick. Give it a good stir. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. Alright, it's still a little watery, but it's alright. Just throw the top on the joint. Get back to these nutters. Not the nutters. Yo, I break my linguine up. Don't hate, don't judge me. Do what you want, it's your meal. I break the joint up though. I breaks the joint up. Let's go ahead, let's let that boil for about 9-10 minutes till it's al dente. Al dente. While that's cooking, let's go ahead and throw these chicken tenders in the air fryer. Yo, I ain't had no fresh chicken, so I used what I had. You heard? Use what you got. Use what you got. No cap. Let's go ahead and set it to 400. 10 minutes. Now that we got these noodles boiling, let's go ahead and reserve some of the pasta water. Yeah, we definitely gonna need some of that pasta water for later. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and check this Alfredo sauce. Alfredo, look at that bubbling. Look at that bubbling. If it don't bubble, it ain't right. If it don't bubble, it ain't right. Look at that bubbling. Look at that. Looking serious. All right, it's getting a little thicker, as you can see. And the yellow color on top, that's the Parmesan. And some of the grease and the oils from in the pan from the pepperoni and stuff like that. So that's okay. Just stir that in and you'll be all right. Official. All right, so I went ahead and drained off these noodles off camera, my bad. But you could drain noodles, you know what time it is. So yo, drained them. I'm gonna add them back into the pot, right? And then I'm gonna add the sauce gradually. put these noodles in here. Yeah, that's how you know it's starting to come together. Look at that Alfredo. What? It's looking crazy good. Bussin'. You know what I'm saying? Bussin'. So y'all added some of the sauce. Yeah. Look at that. You already know what that sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's all goody. Stirring that linguine. You know what I'm saying? You already know what that sound like. Up in there. But yo, it's all good. Add some more of these noodles. Get at a good stir. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say a good toss, rather. And this is a simple recipe, so you can make this for your family. You can make it in a rush, on the go. This is a very simple recipe. Look at that. See, ain't you glad you came to this channel? I know you glad you came to this channel now. Let's go ahead and check on these chicken tendos. Bow. Looking good though. There you got it. I had to plate up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special. Sunlight. But it'll definitely get your belly full, feed your family. You know what I'm saying? And make you appreciate the smaller things in life. You know what I'm saying? So yo, if you like this video, you like how I look, thumbs it up, share it, comment, subscribe. This is why I do this. I'm gonna give something to you, right? Subscribe, show the love.